It's time, everyone. Time for another episode of Death Battle. Oh, yeah. And not just any episode of Death Battle. This is going to be the final episode of Death Battle ever animated by our boy, the one, the only, Devilartemis. Why? Because a bunch of haters, drunkers made rage quit. No, seriously. They kept hating on him. They kept beefing. They kept hating on him and jumping shit on him. And it got too much for him, so he just decided to quit. He just decided to leave Death Battle. And honestly, shame on all those haters. Shame on all of them. That's why I'm here to support my boy Devilartemis. Yes, I love that guy. I've been following him for almost 8 years now. Yeah, about 8 years. I've seen him grow, seen him become so talented, and he's leaving Death Battle with an absolute bang. Why? Because this one is gonna be Cell versus Metal Sonic. How cool is that? And he's not only animating it, he's doing the voices for it too. How fucking cool is that? Basically, this is practically canon to the DAU. I'm calling it. This is DAU canon. Oh man, and the chat is pumping. Oh shit, look at the chat. Oh, I didn't know we could do that. Oh hey, wait, where's the live chat? Where's the live chat? Oh shit! They're already going off on a bang. Come on, Cell
versus Metal Sonic.
Which copycat android is truly the superior model?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to
DAU fans for life.
And skills to find out who would win a death battle. There's a monster stalking Gingertown.
Oh yeah, a big scary monster.
All it left behind was their clothes. Something ate these people's insides, leaving only a shadow behind.
Oh
Some
my!
kind of creature driven only by the need to feed. Earth's new apex predator, the ultimate life form.
Mickey and Piccolo went to investigate this manslayer and discovered that it was intelligent. Its tail could unravel to absorb its hapless victims and add their energy to its wretched gestalt.
But the nightmare was only just beginning, because for its last trick, somehow this freak of nature knew the Kamehameha.
The mystery of this creature's origin was decades in the making. Years ago, the world was terrorized by the most advanced paramilitary organization in history.
Oh, so they're only doing the canon.
Red Army.
Until they got rocked by this little kung fu gremlin, Son Goku.
But Red Ribbon's dream of revenge lived on within their head scientist, Dr. Gero.
Hiding away in
that
his spooky
sucks.
cave laboratory, Gero
Fuck
would
that
go to
guy.
work studying the Z-Fighters from afar, learning everything there was to know about them.
And building a series of androids that would destroy his spiky-haired nemesis once and for all.
He made a ton of them. Infinite energy androids, key-absorbing androids, trucker head androids, and ginger androids.
However, none of
16.
Zero's creations were capable of matching that drive to improve that Goku and his fellow martial artists possessed.
Luckily, he had one more android left. A cute little
Sal.
figure so complex he'd take years after Zero's death to complete. Its name,
Permanent better
Cell.
be in
Born
this.
from a single cell, get it? This android possessed the genetic information of all the greatest warriors that had battled on Earth, and, when fully evolved, would become unstoppable.
Oh yeah,
And with their
Suman,
DNA,
Saiyan,
Cell
Namekian,
absorbed all
Frieza
their
clan,
powers and techniques too.
the
Common
ultimate
among all
life
of them is
form.
the power to manipulate ki, or the energy that exists in all living things.
Life
and
energy.
weaponize it to fire energy blasts, fly at faster than light speeds, move things with telekinesis, and create force fields.
From
Oh,
the
shit.
humans, Krillin and Tien, Cell knows the multiform technique, Destructo Disc, and the Tri-Beam, his extra special favorite. Oh, weird, I'm not seeing
Wait,
Chaozu on this
hate the
list.
Tien-
Sorry, bud.
Tien.
Is Chaozu human?
Oh,
Okay. Cell can fire the Death Beam, as well as breathe in and travel
Oh,
through the vacuum
shit.
of space with the alien genes of Frieza and his father.
He's
and
gonna
because
survive.
he's got Piccolo's DNA, Cell can regenerate humongous
Oh,
damage
man.
to his body at the
I
cost
am
of some
50% sure he
Cell has
can't do that.
survived having half his body vaporized multiple times, and
Oh,
cannot
yeah.
be destroyed unless the small cluster of cells at the core of his being is eradicated.
Come on,
Should that
Cell.
little bugger survive, Cell will always return.
Yeah.
Even stronger than before because of the Saiyan DNA he got from Goku and Vegeta. Definitely the
Damn it.
cream of the genetic crop.
Sure, he can perfectly replicate attacks
Yeah,
like the
he
Gallic
is
Gun Spirit Bomb and, of course,
broken.
Kamehameha, as well as teleport by locking onto a living being's key signature.
But the best part of being a Saiyan is how much crazy stronger they get every time they almost die.
They can even evolve to become orders of magnitude stronger in the midst of battle. Combine that with
Yeah.
Cell's healing
They can
factor,
become
and he's
gods,
effectively
remember?
the ultimate warrior.
Like a perpetual shonen motion machine.
Driven by a biological imperative,
He is-
Cell wanted nothing more than to devour Jiro's
Cell might
previous
actually be
androids,
Toriyama's
17 and
most
18,
terrifying
believing it would
villain
make him
ever.
Perfect.
Only one problem. The Cell we know was born in the future, and both 17 and 18 had been destroyed. So he murdered Trunks and went back in time.
Dark.
Not our Trunks, future Trunks. Well, not future Trunks, but another future Trunks. It's
Alternate
very
timeline.
complicated. There's like 5 timelines.
As Cell defeated and absorbed the androids, he evolved. Not only getting stronger, but changing his personality.
Oh, yeah.
And developing a lust for battle.
He became less creepy bug serial killer and more, well, Saiyan. After
Yeah.
exploiting that very Saiyan arrogance and
Oh
warrior's
god,
pride,
oh god, this
Cell
is
finally
Vegeta's biggest
became
fuck up
perfect.
ever.
Easily dominated Trunks and Vegeta, the latter of whom had decades of battle experience under his belt.
Oh god.
Perfect Cell's power was off the charts. He could threaten the whole Earth just by powering up. With a full power Kamehameha, he was even capable of destroying our entire solar system.
While the vast majority of our solar system's mass is located in the sun,
He could
this
blow
still
that
means
up.
that Cell's key wave would have to reach 2.8 billion miles to eradicate every planet.
But
Everything.
Maybe he was just exaggerating.
Not likely. Cell's claim has been backed up in multiple guidebooks and even demonstrated outright in the video games.
Wait,
Cell's
what?
even stronger in the anime adaptation, considering the time Frieza blew up Namek. In the anime, the explosion was literally hundreds of light years wide and lit
What?
up the friggin' galaxy.
And Cell was far stronger than Frieza was at that point in time.
Hell, the Namekians
Oh, yeah.
could sense him all the way from a different galaxy and thought he might be a threat to the whole universe.
He's also incredibly fast,
Pure evil.
capable of blitzing even the strongest Z fighters at the time. Goku flew from Grand Kai's planet of heaven all the way to hell, hundreds of billions of light years in half a minute. And that was in his base form.
Yeah, that's cool, but how about the power to squeeze mini cell juniors out of your butt? What? Never heard of that?
Norio,
Key
Damien,
technique?
Travis, Curtis,
Well, it's
Gale, and
the
Donovan.
Eagle.
Perfect
And
Cell was
Devilartemis.
entirely without peer and, no longer wedded to Jiro's petty grudge, decided to prove it with a tournament.
The Cell Game! And if Goku couldn't even beat him, what hope did anyone else have? Vegeta couldn't even handle a Cell Junior.
Their last hope
That was
Goku's own
terrifying.
son, Gohan.
After Cell arrogantly let him power up, Gohan unleashed his rage, pushed the bug monster to his absolute limits, and
That reminds
beat
me,
him.
when are we gonna
Wow,
see
Cell,
Gohan
you
in
really
that battle?
are related to Vegeta, aren't you?
In truth, Cell was a victim of his own success. The same Saiyan genes that made him all-powerful also sowed the seeds of his defeat.
He
Yep.
got so mad he even blew himself up. Maybe he does have some Chaozu in him after all.
I
Even
think he-
that wasn't enough to totally put him down.
Oh,
and he came back
shit.
with the same Super Saiyan power-up that Gohan had just unlocked.
Super perfect Cell.
Super
Now
Cell.
with more lightning. In a battle for the ages, Cell put the entire weight of his biological programming against one lone Saiyan.
That was-
And went the distance.
But in the end, it still wasn't enough. No matter how brilliantly Dr. Gero copied the Z-Fighters, he
You
still
can't
couldn't
beat the
quite
original.
figure out their knack for going beyond.
What can be destroyed can always be rebuilt. All it takes to recreate the most fearsome warrior in the universe is one single cell.
That is fucking terrifying. Also, why did Jiro make
Hey,
it a
real quick,
bug
did you know
man?
Death Metal launched our own tabletop gaming channel? It's called The Nightly Brew. We're doing
Oh.
Dungeons and Dragons, Blood on the Clock Tower, and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh,
I'd love if you
say
could check it
less.
out. We just finished our campaign through the old school Tomb of Horrors, the most infamous dungeon in D&D history.
Really?
Here's a clip.
How is it? Why is it
You
infamous?
Quadruple in size. And bump into multiple of the
Oh, but I actually want to watch
columns.
that.
There's no way you can fit in this room without touching columns. So you begin floating up.
It's my
into
last
the air.
character.
As giant balloon soot drifts closer to the demon face.
What the fuck are you
When he
guys
gets just a couple
on?
feet away from the mouth, soot disappears.
Oh Aaron's crying.
This is so
You were
weird.
like, oh, this dungeon's terrible. It's the most, like, everybody dies. It's the hardest thing. And I was like, we've got this, these other sessions. And then we hit this fucking room, and I am at my limit.
What the fuck is this?
With all of my being.
Jesus Christ, I feel so bad for them.
Time and again, the world and its cuddly forest critters were threatened by the evil and oval Dr. Ivo Eggman Robotnik.
And time and again, that same world and those same critters were saved by Sonic the Hedgehog. No matter how many robotic badniks the good doctor threw at his blue spiky nemesis, his schemes were always 6 spin jumps to the glowing wing spot away from getting cracked and scrambled.
But it wouldn't be over easy for Eggman. If he couldn't defeat the blue blur, he would make his own.
Oh wait, I just realized this is like Spellsonic's 4th time in the game in the death battle.
He does look metal as hell.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, so Eggman built Metal
But this is
with more than
ridiculous.
enough flash processing to match his prototype.
Metal can zoom around at massively hypersonic speeds, fast enough to fly to nearby planets in seconds.
He's tougher than Eggman's standard equipment, some of
I
which can
suddenly
survive
realized why
black
they decided
holes.
to
Metal can
have him
use
fight
all of Sonic's
Sounds
power-ups
of
and even
Merowim.
replicate his classic spin dash and light speed attack.
But he's got moves of his own.
He can attack with energy blast, fire a chest laser, surround himself in an electric
What is that
aura,
thing, a
or an
Dreamcast?
impenetrable force field.
By overloading his circuitry with energy, Metal can activate V maximum overdrive, quadrupling
What?
his acceleration and obliterating anything in his path. At
For
the risk
sheer
of self-destructing.
You'd think
Wow.
all that'd be
That's
enough to
broken.
turn the rodent into roadkill. But it only took one showdown on Stardust Speedway to send Metal to the scrap heap.
On paper, Metal should be able to outmatch Sonic in every way, and yet
Yeah.
he doesn't. For some reason, Eggman wasn't able to capture that ineffable quality that makes Sonic the fastest thing alive. Metal's defeats at the hands of Sonic and his friends sharpened his AI into a seething hatred of his rival and a burning desire to prove himself superior.
Yeah, well, when you're
that's not
getting your
good.
supersized red ass handed to you by Charmy B, you know something's gone horribly wrong.
Metal's defeats gave him an existential crisis.
Ouch.
If he was created to surpass Sonic and couldn't even manage that, what was he? Why should he exist?
Never one to admit defeat, Eggman took Metal back to the drawing board and birthed him anew. You,
This Neo Metal
Ew.
Sonic was, above all, far smarter.
especially after he copied Eggman's intelligence and took over his empire. And we mean literally copy. If Metal started as Sonic's copycat, why not hunt all of his furry friends down and copy them too?
Oh,
Neo
shit.
Metal Sonic is equipped with scanners in his optic receptors
Oh,
that
shit, I
can
didn't realize
copy
that.
a person's biodata,
Sells
giving
in for
him
a
the
fight,
ability
sells
to
in-
recreate all of their abilities in seconds.
Like the Sonic Boom, Knuckles' hammer punch,
He might need
Tails'
Kermit for
magical
this.
swiveling
Someone might
asshole,
need Kermit
and
for this.
Big's ability to suck at fishing.
Metal isn't just learning their moves, he can replicate more esoteric
someone might
powers
need
like
Kermit to
Silver
help him with this
Psychokinesis,
fight.
manufacture Rouge's mechanical bat guards,
Good, you didn't
or
know?
alter his
He's
very
friends in the
biology
DAU,
to copy
in the Devil Armis
Espio's
universe,
chameleon
so best friends with
invisibility.
Kermit the Frog.
It's worth mentioning that biological data is a real scientific term and can refer to molecular structures like the genome sequence within a living organism's DNA.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
his copying is so busted, it doesn't really matter that he's a robot made of metal. If you can do it, so can he. Probably helps that he can shapeshift and regenerate his whole body from a puddle.
Likely by copying one of the mightiest
Shit.
beings on the planet, the god of destruction, Chaos.
Not the only chaos he's encountered.
By scanning the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog, he gained his ability to manipulate some of the most powerful artifacts in the universe.
Oh,
You mean the
Chaos Emeralds?
Yes. The emeralds contain an infinite wellspring of mystical power and life energy.
Oh,
With them, Metal
fuck.
can perform Shadow's chaos control. He can teleport, warp, and distort space, boost
I
his
think
speed,
so.
and
Wait.
stop time.
What if
and with
Cell-
either
what
the
if
Chaos Emeralds or
Mel
Master
Sonic
Emerald,
manages
he can
to copy
transform
Cell's-
into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Oh
Completely
shit, I think Cell might be
invulnerable and
fucked.
completely golden. Super Neo Metal Sonic can move at faster than light speeds and has the power to move continents.
The emeralds are inconceivably powerful. They've been used to fuel Eggman's Death Egg, which could obliterate star systems.
On their own, they can even create and destroy whole universes.
Other super characters like Sonic have battled and defeated beings like the Time Eater, who could destroy multiple dimensions and timelines in seconds.
Seriously?
At their peak, 3 super hedgehogs have even fought Solaris.
I wonder how the movies are
nearly
gonna adapt
consumed Sonic's
that.
entire multiverse.
So Super Neo Metal Sonic should
There's
be
no way
just
the
as
movies are gonna
powerful
get
as
to
any
that
of them.
shit.
So he's got to be quick because all that power only lasts a short time.
The road to total domination was nearly at an end. After manipulating Sonic and friends and copying their abilities, Metal eventually combined their biodata with the mighty Egg Fleet and became Metal Overlord.
Complete with missiles, giant crystal projectiles,
dragon.
and the strength to match 3 supersonic heroes all by himself, Overlord is all-time final boss material.
And
Oh
he
yeah,
knew
oh yeah,
his ego might
definitely.
as well have had
I
its
wasn't
own
able to
life.
get to him
Metal's
in the
drive
game,
to
but
surpass his
I
rival
can tell.
had morphed into the delusional belief that he was the original and Sonic the loathsome copy.
A
What?
copy that Metal had finally outclassed. All the heroes Metal had gathered had to team up to take him down.
He may have stolen their abilities, but Metal never possessed the thing that made the Sonic heroes successful: their
Art.
friendship and teamwork.
Aw, how cute! Gag. Probably should have added some of those goddamn rails to the final boss fight, because it is impossible to land on those things. Ahem. After getting trashed again, Eggman reprogrammed Metal to purge any bits of rebelliousness from his code.
Metal returned to being the Eggman Army's chief enforcer,
Oh.
always proving invaluable
But
as the
doesn't
bad
he turn
doctor's
on it
greatest
sometimes,
creation,
like in the
now
first time?
completely obedient once again.
I don't know, Wiz. Who knows
Yeah, I
what's
don't
really
know.
going on behind those glowing red eyes? Maybe Metal is more cunning than he lets on, and is only biding his time until he can take over again.
Maybe the most powerful thing that Metal copied was the ability to lie.
Oh shit! An AI that can lie? That's not good.
Hey, I'm Chad, the voice of Boomstick. And if you don't believe me, well, what about now? That's what I thought.
Hey,
Look,
Chad.
the matchup is about to begin, and we can't wait for you to see it. But first, I want to tell you about a brand new thing coming to the Death Battle store, and it's something you guys have been asking for. Matchup pitches. It's a way to meet with me and Ben, the creators of Death Battle, and pitch us a matchup that you've been wanting to see.
Oh.
Any matchup, any way you like. We'd love
Really?
to hear from you. This was originally a Kickstarter reward, but due to popular demand, we wanted to keep it going.
Oh,
a
shit.
lot of episodes of Death
Really?
Battle that are currently being worked on are because of a pitch. So we want to give each pitch the time it needs, so quantity
shit,
is
I got
limited,
pitch
so you better act
loopy.
quick. Death Battle pitches are available right now on deathbattle.gg. That's our website that's like a Patreon mixed with some other stuff. And if
Shit,
you're a
I got
website member, you get
pitch
discounts
Death
on all of our
Battle. I
merch,
got pitch loopy
including the
versus
pitch calls.
Popeye.
While you're there, make sure you check out the Death Battle Retro Tee. It's a shirt we made like over a decade ago. The first Death Battle shirt I found the file.
I still
we
got
recreated
mine.
it, only on a much nicer shirt. So check that out while you're there. Anyway, let's get to the fight. I know you want to see it, and Boomstick wants to see one of these copycats get copycat. So here we go, and remember, deathbattle.gg. We want to hear your pitch.
I just want to see Devilartemis shine one last time in Death Battle.
All right,
This
so
is
the
the
combatants
he
are
deserves
set, and
the
we've run the data
happiness
through
and the
all
praise.
possibilities.
It's time for
a
him.
Death Battle!
Come on, Sal! Kick his butt! Kick his ass, Sal! Oh shit, he's going off.
Salutations, Dr. Robotnik. Your reputation precedes you. Bring
Oh,
me your
shit.
strongest fighter, or face... Then prepare to kneel before your master.
Devilartemis versus Devilartemis. Oh, wait, what? No permanent? Ah, shit. Kermit, you gotta come see this. Your boy Sal's best friend's fighting a robot. I mean, another robot. Come on, Sal! I'm just so mad. Okay, I don't know what the I don't know why all those people are hating on Devilartemis' animation for Death Battle. This is incredible. Truly fucking gorgeous.
Tell me, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear? Not anymore.
Oh shit. Okay, it all comes down to whether or not Meltside can copy Cell. If he can, it's all over. Come on, Cell! Dodge, weave. Oh shit. Yo, maybe keep haters. This is God tier animation, people. Ah, shit, motherfucker.
You're dealing with the ultimate life form.
Oh, man.
Data. Observe. Chaos.
Come on, Cell!
Life form data successfully copied.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, Cell might be done for.
It'll take more than that to kill me, puppet!
Now it's Cell. Isn't Metal Sonic now like part Saiyan?
I know. Now I know everything about you, insect.
Oh, shit! He stole your whole flow! Oh, shit. Oh, come on! I think some of me fucked you guys. Thanks over for him. What's up?
Soon. Don't you dare.
No. Oh, come on! This is... Not again! I think he's getting flashed. Oh, baby Reno! Come on, Cell!
I am not just the greatest warrior in the universe. I am all of them.
Yeah, he kicks ass! Oh, wait.
If you are all of them, then so
Shit!
I'll never lose to a machine like
Shit! Ah! Maybe he can regenerate. Please, Flame, regenerate. No!
I'll crush you.
No!
Now Metal's got all the powers of the Chaos Emeralds and the Z Fighters? Well, that world's fucked. Our bad.
Cell may have been one of the greatest threats in Dragon Ball Z, but Eggman's greatest
no!
creation ultimately
My
proved too much for him.
boy!
Let's break this down into 4 categories: strength, speed, abilities, and adaptation.
First up, who was the strongest? Well, it's no
man.
surprise that any version of Cell was
I
gonna
knew
be
it.
way more powerful
I knew
than
he was
Base Metal
fucked.
or Neo. Even just using the manga, blowing up a solar system is far beyond the
should've
level of
brought
power
Kermit.
output Metal can match.
Without his stronger forms. With them, the power gap entirely reversed. Not only could Metal match
should've brought
Cell's
Kermit
forces
to
combusting
hell.
or scaling from Frieza, but he could surpass it with the universe-destroying power of the Emeralds.
But hang on, Wiz. Those Namekians said that Cell was strong enough to threaten a universe on his
Oh.
own.
They
This is-
did, but
this
they
is
didn't
just
specify
really
how,
sad.
and there's nothing suggesting he could destroy it in one go, especially since it's only brought up theoretically and without any time frame.
Even being generous and assuming he could just blow it up, final bosses like Time Eater and Solaris can
This
destroy
is
the
just-
wider
I'm so
multiverse.
sad.
And Super Neo Metal
I'm
would
sad
scale
now.
them. Metal Sonic takes the edge in strength.
And with Sonic characters being known for their speed, you might think that was an easy win for Metal.
At his max speed in his super form, he should be comparable
God
to
damn
entities
it.
like the Time Eater, who in Shadow
We really
Generations
can't have anything
can destroy
good.
entire universes in seconds. By using the radius of the observable universe, we can estimate the Time Eater's destructive wave traveled at about 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Certainly
yeah,
impressive,
yeah,
but let's
yeah,
compare that
just
to
keep
Goku's
talking.
fight from
I
Heaven
don't
to
really
Hell
care
shortly
anymore.
after the Cell games, which covered roughly a universe in distance at approximately 180 quadrillion times faster than light.
Hey, just like Time Eater. The difference, though, was that Goku was in his base form, way slower than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Super Perfect Cell.
Factoring in Super Saiyan multipliers, Super Perfect
God
Cell can move
damn it.
upwards of 100 times faster than that, and so 100
This
times
sucks.
faster than Metal Sonic. Somehow, Cell takes the edge in speed. You know, the thing Metal was designed for.
Wasn't expecting that. Let's see if any of their abilities could tip the scales.
They shared many of the
Yeah.
same powers, like telekinesis, force fields, and energy projectiles. Of note, though, Cell's regeneration was clearly superior, able to fully heal from a single cluster of microscopic cells.
On top of that, Cell's Saiyan genes would let him grow in power every time he almost died, and his Cell Juniors gave him the numbers advantage.
And considering Super Neo Metal had a time limit, Cell would have a big advantage in a battle of attrition.
But with
Yeah.
chaos control, that became a lot tougher.
Cell and his juniors had no way to deal with Metal boosting his speed or stopping time, something that countered Cell's speed advantage and left him open. And with Silver
bad he couldn't use
psychokinesis, or the
moist
Emerald's
defeat
facial
stuff
distortion,
from,
Metal could
his
seriously
stand.
impair Cell's healing.
So it helped that Cell could fall back on his martial arts abilities in a pinch.
This is
Despite
just sad.
effectively being a newborn, Cell's genetic instincts allowed him to best Earth's most skilled warriors back to back to back.
Metal may have copied Eggman's brains, but he definitely isn't as good of a fighter. The Sonic heroes haven't trained like the Z fighters, and Metal's been beaten by all of them a bunch of times. So all that in mind, abilities is roughly a wash.
Which leaves us with the one thing they're both known for: their capability to evolve and become more powerful in response to their opponents.
Yeah.
AKA their adaptation.
And frankly, that's where this back and forth completely breaks. Because at the end of the day, Metal can copy Cell, but Cell can't absorb Metal.
Cell's
It's
ability to
true.
physically absorb an opponent is primarily viable against foes he can match or overpower.
Even if he took Metal by surprise, he can't absorb fully inorganic robots
Yeah.
like Android 16.
Cell was only able to absorb Android 17 and 18 because they were primarily organic.
They're actually more like cyborgs and are only called androids in the English translation.
Metal, on the other hand, can
Before
copy a
Star did
target's biodata through only a few seconds of direct eyesight, something he could easily accomplish during a time stop.
And using it on Cell means he wouldn't just get Cell's powers, but the
All
powers
their
of all the
powers.
Z-Warriors too.
Remember, Metal's copying applies to abilities that fundamentally affect his own biology, like Espio's invincibility or Chaos's liquid body. Nothing Cell has would be off limits, especially given all of Cell's powers were genetically
Yeah, I knew
encoded in
it.
the
He was
first
screwed
place,
the
quite
second I
literally
figured that
biodata.
out.
Cell's Saiyan power-ups? Copied. Cell's regeneration?
That
Copied.
pesky
Cell's
number.
key techniques? Believe it or not, copied.
Chaos Emeralds are described as being able to produce life energy, similar to
Yeah,
Ki.
it's
So there's a
bullshit.
precedent for him being able to replicate Cell's power set. And at this point, there's nothing stopping Metal from, say, stopping time and using a Kamehameha to vaporize him at a cellular level, just like Gohan did.
Cell might be able to do anything the Z-Fighters know how to do, but that's not gonna help
This
him,
sucks.
because Metal can
This
do
sucks,
anything
you guys.
Cell knows how to do. Strange, isn't it?
Cell just doesn't have any options to retaliate that Metal wouldn't also possess,
Yeah.
including any of his previous
Yeah, I
advantages.
figured it out.
Metal's copy ability
I didn't
is
even need
just
this.
that overpowered.
Oh, I guess now I get why they called it Sonic CD.
And why's that?
Cell died. Wiz, you get it? CD.
Boo!
Wiz, where you go? Come on back.
Boo!
Next time
That
on
that
Death
pun
Battle.
sucked. Wait, who's? Wait, is that? Reason? No way. Is that Reason? Oh shit! Reason versus.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for
Oh
watching.
shit! I wasn't expecting that one. Well, Devilartemis, I have to say, I am I'm mighty proud of you. I'm very proud of you. You got out. You came out. You ended this on your terms. I'm really sorry you had to quit. You quit Death Battle, but I understand the need to avoid all the haters and shit. I totally get it. It was completely unjustified in my honest opinion. And your and don't worry, you still have all your fans in the DAU from the DAU. We all love and support you. So whatever you do next, you're gonna keep doing great. Keep doing great. Maybe consider finding work at Glitch Productions. They're offering a lot of work to different chat YouTubers. Just saying. Saying. Until next time, guys, my name is Jay, signing off. Be sure to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to rate and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.